Good morning. This is the second video in our Abend solution series. Okay. In this video, we are going to see SOC 4 Abend, which is nothing but protection exception. What is protection exception? We are trying to access a memory location for which we don't have access, or the instruction which you are receiving doesn't access a legitimate memory location, then that operation will be failed with SOC 4 Abend. Okay. What are the samples? Okay, I can tell you two samples, and this is one for you to easily understand the concept, and this is one which is commonly asked in interviews, and people want you to be aware of it. These two cases we will see. Okay, and this case is something like, you have a linkage section. Okay, linkage section, you coded something like LK name as a variable, and you are referring the variable in procedure division means you need to establish the addressability for your linkage section. Linkage section is not owned by your application program. It is somewhere else. You need to establish the addressability. Okay. For that, how do you do in real time is we will use a procedure division using class. If you do a procedure division using, then the addressability for linkage will be established, and you can receive it here. You can access it within the procedure division. So for our testing purpose, let's not code a using class, and we will try to access a LK name. So what will happen is you are trying to access a memory for which you don't have a addressability established. So this operation, whenever you access this LK name, those operations will fail with the Abend of SOC 4. Okay. And another realistic reason is table handling. Okay. So tables are you have a table which is the employee array, which is defined with a size of 10. And your program is trying to access the employee array of 11. What will happen is your compiler itself will throw an error saying that you are accessing beyond the limit of the table. But instead of that, if I access through a subscript x, where the value of x is coming as 11, during the runtime, compiler cannot know what is the value coming here. So compiler will pass it. Now what will happen during the runtime? Two things will happen. Either the program will with Abend with SOC 4, or it will proceed. What it decides, the compiler option decide. If a program is compiled with SS range, then the instruction that is accessing the employee array with the 11th occurrence or subscript subscript or index, it will fail. Okay, with the Abend of SOC 4. And if it is compiled with no SS range, the program proceeds further. Okay, this is clear. And how the program proceeds further? Maybe I need to speak a little more on that for you to understand better. I'll suggest you to look into COBOL video of table handling. I briefly say, if you get it, that is good. Okay. So it's something like this array is something like 10 times occurring array. Let's, for simplicity purpose, everything is 1 byte, assuming that. Okay. After that, your working storage has one more declaration, which is WSCT, which is x of 5. Okay. Which may be Trichy, x of 6 Trichy. Okay. Now, if I try to access the 11th occurrence, what is happening is the employee array 11th occurrence. One occurrence size is what? 1 byte. So 11 occurrence is the 11th byte. What is the 11th byte from the starting point of the array? That is nothing but the t. T will be accessed and proceed. Actually, this is fault, and but since you coded with no SS range, the program simply do that displacement mathematics based on the array size, and it will proceed further. So this kind of accessing, maybe down the line it will create SOC 7 or some other issues. Okay, but as such, with respect to this operation, the program proceeds without abandonning the SOC 4. Okay, so this is another scenario, and you should aware of SS range and no SS range with respect to SOC 4 and array handling. Okay, and another scenario which the theory book says are these cases, like you are trying to read a file which is not yet open, because if it is not open, the buffer or memory where the file is read into is not allocated to you. So without opening, you try to read operation, obviously you have to expect some protection exception. Then you will be getting there SOC 4. Similarly, you are trying to close a closed file. All these cases, you are expected to get some kind of exceptions. But actually in real time, what happens is all these abends are overridden by a user Abend of U4038. So all these file related operations you will get only U4038 and not SOC4. But theoretically, concept wise, all the subends also a kind of a protection exception. Okay. I think we are good with respect to SOC4. And I don't think any practical needed. If you want, you can do this simple exercise, or you can do this exercise also. Okay, and try it out, and if at all you have any doubts, let me know in comment section. And thanks for watching. We are done.